The grade 7 to 9 EFAL program follows a standardized routine for every 2-week cycle. In week 1, the focus is on the acquisition and understanding of new language. In week 2, the focus shifts to the production of language. This video focuses on the reading and viewing lesson for week 2, day 1. Throughout Read 1 and Read 2, the teacher modeled the use of a comprehension strategy whilst thinking aloud about the text. Now, the teacher explicitly teaches the use of the comprehension strategy. First, the teacher demonstrates an example. This is the I do part of the lesson. Next, the teacher calls on learners to help complete an example. This is the we do part of the lesson. Finally, learners complete an example on their own. This is the you do part of the lesson. Let's see what this looks like in a grade 7 classroom.
Remember guys, when we read, it's important to always make evaluations. So when you make evaluations, you want to think about what you have read. You want to evaluate, you want to make judgments. You want to give out your opinions. You are forming your opinions based on what is happening in the text. You are looking at that and asking yourself, what are the characters doing? Why are they doing what they're doing? Etc., etc. So to do that, to make an evaluation, what must I do? Think about what the character does or says. Think about the purpose of the text. Decide what I think about this and form my own opinion. It is important that I decide and form my own opinion. And when you think and make an evaluation, this is an important comprehension skill that you need to learn. It's an important skill. Once you have learned this skill, it will help you in answering comprehension questions. It will help you in understanding any text that you read. If I'm making an evaluation on a character, I can make an evaluation on Nantongo, for example. The fact that she knows so much about this subject, that she has the right attitude towards the issue of climate change, and that she knows the facts. And because she knows the facts, she has all of these things that she sounds passionate about it. This is a judgment call that I'm making, having read the text. So now we're going to go to we do. The story is trying to show us that it's unfair that African countries are the worst affected by climate change. Do we agree with this statement? Why or why not? This one is asking us to make a judgment call. So if we are making a judgment call, we can use the frame like, yes, I think this story is trying to show us this because then we give our reasons. But we can disagree with that and say, no, I think this story is rather trying to show us that because. Okay, right. Sally, do you have an answer?
Yes, I think the story is trying to show us that Africa is the most affected continent because it takes place in Uganda and we learn about the floods.
Thank you, KB. Right.
No, I think the story is trying to tell us climate change is affecting the whole world because Vanessa Nakata tells us how the actions of the whole world affect climate change in Africa.
Okay, so now I want you to do some pair work. Let me read this out to you. Listen to this carefully, and I want you to make an evaluation based on that. But I want to be an emitter. Who said this? Yes, well done. I want a car, and I definitely want to go on an aeroplane. Demanded Ashan. I want you to make an evaluation, guys, about Ashan. Is he a selfish or bad person? Why or why not? It's your answer.
Yes.
Right, class,
Hashan is selfish because he's thinking of himself when he's supposed to be thinking of others.
Yes, well done.
I think Hashan is not selfish because it's all natural for us to want fancy cars and go in an aeroplane one day.
Okay, all right. Now that we've discussed the issue of making evaluations, I want you to write down these notes. Njabulo, attention. Right. So here are the notes I've given you on making evaluations. Write down these notes. You write everything here, and then here I want you to write your own opinion of Hashan.